My name is Gwinyai Masaka, and I am a registered manager at Beacon Health and Social Care. I'm also a trainer, and I'm also a consultant in health and social care, and that's who I am. Our company, Beacon Services Plus, is sort of like segmented into three departments. The first department, we do training. We do health and social care training and management training, and we cover such things as mandatory training and specialist training such as autism, epilepsy training, PEG feed training, and so forth. And then the other part of the business is we do consultancy. We support companies that want to register in health and social care, and those who need to be supported to prepare for inspections or for registration, like I mentioned earlier on, and all kinds of things that we do in terms of compliance. And then the other part, the last part, we provide care in the community for adults with disabilities, and then for children, and then for the elderly, as well as for other complex needs as well, or simple needs. For us, we're having a lot of challenges. One of the challenges we're having is that we had recruited people from abroad, and we had recruited a good number of them. And then what happened was we were paying them their full salaries because that's what we understood we should do, regardless of the hours they were working. So from May 2023 to October 2023, we're paying them their full salaries, but we were finding it increasingly difficult to deal with the balance, the salary wage bill. And we wrote to the Home Office asking for their assistance in October. But then that's when a ton of bricks fell on us, and things just went haywire. And then we had to, we were suspended from holding the license until we lost our license in January. And then, unfortunately, we could not continue to pay the full salaries from October for the staff we had, but we were writing salary slips because that's what we thought we would do, since we were still now having a backlog in paying them. But when we lost our license, we then spoke to HMRC, who told us that that could be reconciled, but on record they had a huge tax bill that they were saying that we should settle, but without the proper, what should I call that, the proper accounting having been done to date. So we ended up having an issue with the HMRC, but the good thing was they were being supportive as well. And then they advised us that we need to engage a company that can help us to resolve this. And that's when Blue Hectare stepped in to help us with our salaries, our pay slips, and to also sort out the discrepancy in terms of reconciliation. So they've been working on that. And from when we engaged them, our staff started receiving their pay slips properly in March of this year, I think, up to date. And things have been going on smooth, and we are still engaging with the HMRC, and Blue Hectare have been quite supportive, and things have changed for the better, because even staff are seeing their wage slips. Before then, it was sort of like chaotic. We didn't even know how else to resolve it. Although we had our own accountant, and also we had, I would do the payslip myself. It became a big mess. But the accountant was doing the best that they could, the former one. But because of the challenges that we're having, the share challenges, we needed probably a more connected company in terms of being broad in dealing with our issues. And Blue Hectare fitted the bill. And they have proven to be just that. Why we chose Blue Hectare, it was at one of a symposium that I was presenting at, and they were also presenting at that same place in Kobe, I think a few years ago. And then when we met there for the first time, I think we saw each other doing our thing, and we sort of like started networking from then. And then the second time we met, we saw that we had a lot of synergy, and we synergized. And when we did, it has been a wonderful experience, and we have not looked back. Right. What I would say is that Blue Hectare accountants are well informed. They are very friendly, and also they are connected to people. And you find that where a lot of other professionals meet and network, you will find them there. And it's a rarity to see that happening. I've been doing this business for a very long time. Seeing accountants who are always networking is very rare, because a lot of accountants sit in the back office, in the, down the basement, where people are not there, and they do the number crunching, but they don't realize that the nuances that we normally talk of, the people-centered nuances or people-focused nuances are found when you meet with people and network with them. So this is what Blue Hectare have proven to be good at. And I think as a result, I recommend them for any upcoming business in health and social care, in supported living, in residential support, in even education, any business. I would think they really seem to know their business, and they're friendly, and it's a family-run business. So their reputation as a family is at stake. So they would rather do a good job because they want to maintain good names. As you know, a good name is better to have than a lot of riches. And I think they fit that bill. Thank you.